the animal's eyes from your headlights. Young dancers sharing a message about the dangers of overusing social media, performing last night at the Mid-Valley Performing Arts Center in Taylorsville. Their 30-minute performance is a mix of narration and dance, statistics, and personal stories. The group is reaching out to junior high schools in the Salt Lake Valley and in Summit County, hoping to reach more young people with their performances and to spark a broader conversation. And today, an interactive panel.
Tonight at 10.
Water is coming out from under the rock.
Draper residents hit by severe flooding last week, now worried about a possible round 2.
Something somewhere is not working right.
Plus, tragedy on the streets of Salt Lake. It's not sticking to the roads quite yet, but it could add some excitement, not in a good way, to your drive tomorrow.
That's right. We have team coverage tonight with this weather alert. Lauren Steinbrecher is talking to people there in Draper. We remember what happened there. They're still recovering from flooding just last week. Let's start things off with Kristen Van Dyke tracking the snow. Krista.
Yeah, and we have another round coming in later tonight that will last for a couple of days. It's going to time it out hour by hour for you and let you know how much more precip we're going to get out of this next system coming up.
All right, we'll check in a little bit later. Thanks a lot, Kristen. Well, the incoming storms are raising huge concerns for Draper residents there who are still cleaning up from flooding last week's and during the heavy rains.
Yeah, news specialist Lauren Steinbrecher explains why some still don't know why their homes flooded or if it could happen again. Lauren?
Yeah, for residents on this particular street, it's still somewhat of a mystery. Some of them have sump pumps in case something happens, but their basements were damaged. They are throwing away what is damaged in these dumpsters, and they are worried for what's to come.
Walking downstairs now is nothing compared to just a few days ago.
It was everywhere. It got every room, every inch of carpet, all the furniture that was touching the carpet.
A mysterious flood Darren Cummins and his neighbors experienced bubbled up through the cracks in the foundation, leaving behind damage to the floor, furniture, and drywall. Even if the water has retreated, Darren doesn't know if the threat has.
Now it's a question of, is it going to come back?
Because he and other neighbors, now trying to dry out, are still wondering why their basements flooded in the first place.
They said that it's groundwater. No water's coming in from my window wells. It's just all coming up from the ground.
The city says all their systems worked as they should and that the problem originated from failures in private subdivision water drainage systems that we reported on last week. More than 24 homes in those neighborhoods flooded following heavy rains. But these neighbors don't live in one of those HOA neighborhoods. They're in a different area.
He didn't know if because of the other subdivision backing up, if it was a ripple effect and an overflow into this system.
Means something didn't work somewhere.
With half his house now unusable, Darren is worried what will happen with more moisture coming in.
And that unknown just makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, and the city making sure tonight that people know it was not a city system failure, though their public works department did help in diagnosing the problem. They came and put out these dumpsters for people to throw away debris. They're also making sandbags available, though, Dan, sandbags wouldn't really help if the water is bubbling up from cracks in the basement. So I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, real frustrating for those homeowners. Thanks a lot. Lauren Steinbrecher live for us tonight.
New developments tonight in Ogden. Police